All right, all right, all right. It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
It is the one and only front running upset specialist, Thomas Boykin.
All right, all right, all right. Always and forever who? Mr. Mike Jones.
And this is 234 Sports Talk. Fellas, let's talk about it. Let's talk
Let's
about
get
it.
at it. Let's get
All
it.
right, all right.
Oh,
Monday night, fellas, on the game that everybody was waiting on. See Mr. Rodgers in that Jets uniform. 9-11. Matter of fact, special moment, playing another New York team, the Buffalo Bills. And Mr. Aaron Rodgers went down after the fourth snap, and injured his Achilles. Fellas, when you look at it, it looked bad. I thought he was going to get up. He sat right back down. At his age, fellas, do you think that Aaron Rodgers will be able to bounce back from this injury? 39 years old.
That's a career ender. That is a career ender. Even if you recover from that, he won't be the same, and he won't be as mobile to get away from these linemen that are coming after him. This is a bad injury for Aaron Rodgers. Point blank. This is bad. Unfortunate, but bad, especially 4 plays in. Come on. Fluky stuff like that. But I mean, like I said, it's unfortunate, but for me, that's a career ender. He's had a great career anyway. He's had a Hall of Fame career, so he has nothing to be hanging his head about. I was kind of looking forward to see what he would do with the Jets, to see how far he would take them. But unfortunately, this happened, so we get robbed of that opportunity. What you say on it, Mike Jones?
yes, sir, fellas. I agree with you, Mr. Thomas. Yeah, that's a career-ending injury, and hey, for young kids, man, it could be career-ending. But at the age of 39, yes, that's definitely a wrap. Rehab, all of that type stuff, man. He would be about 41 years old before he could actually probably be ready to go with that type of injury. I agree with you, Thomas. I would have loved to seen what he could have done with the Jets. Uh, being that they have seem like a pretty good team. So yeah, it's unfortunate for Mr. Rodgers, Hall of Fame career. Hey, that's just part of the sport, man.
Thanks.
They were able to still win the game. Zach Wilson came in after Aaron Rodgers was injured. The Jets were still able to win the game 22-16, beating the Buffalo Bills. And we talked about it. The Bills still not the same looking Bills that we've known them to be. Even
Nah.
at the end of last season, they look kind of suspect. And now we see even now this year. But when we look at Aaron Rodgers, fellas, with this injury, do you think that, and I've heard some guys talk about it. They say it won't affect his arm. He'll still have the arm strength, but the mobility just won't be there. Do you think that he'll be able to come in and perform at a high level?
No. And
Oh,
the prime example with that is Kobe Bean Bryant.
yep.
And he went through the exact same injury, and it took him, 2 years to recover from that, to come back, and he couldn't move nowhere close to what he could. And in football, it's imperative that you have mobility. It's imperative. And with the way the Jets' offensive line is right now, he can't afford not to be mobile. No, he's not coming back from that. It ain't worth the beating. It ain't worth putting his body through that.
No, hey, I agree with you, man. Like you said, when you're dealing with them wheels, man, feet and legs and stuff, knees, man, if it ain't right, man, and not only that, he might still sling it with his arm, but even slinging it, man, you still got to have them wheels right underneath you. And like you said, man, he could really get hurt if he try to get back out there. My only question is, with all that money that they signed him to, I mean, what happens with that, guys?
That part.
Do he have to give it back? I mean, what goes on with that part of the business?
He's still getting paid, fellas. He's still getting paid.
That part. Do
The
I
money
go?
don't stop.
But if I'm the organization, do I ask him to scale it back more so I can bring in a backup quarterback? Because he's not being used in the capacity that he's supposed to be used in. So if I'm ownership, do I go at him and ask him for another pay cut so I can bring in another quarterback to back up Zach Wilson?
You know what, man? He might would do it. I don't know, because I know he's hurt, man. I know he's hurt as far as in his heart, man. I know he
Oh
told
yeah,
one
without
guy he
question.
was I know he told one guy he was sorry, you know what I mean? He might would cut a couple dollars, man, to bring somebody in.
Fellas, there's some names that have popped up. Jameson Winston, Cooper Rush, and also Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz. Some
There's
names that
another
have
one.
popped up. And Kaepernick, it said
That
that
one.
his agent even
That one.
contacted the Jets organization, and they said no, respectively. But those are some names that have popped up, fellas. What do you think? Do you think that Zach Wilson can handle operating this team for the rest of this season?
Man, if I had the opportunity to bring in Colin Kaepernick with the offensive line that I got, I'm bringing in Colin Kaepernick for real. Point blank. Because number one, even if you flush this guy, you still got to be fast enough to catch it. It's just add another dimension. If I'm the Jets, that's add another dimension to my already fast backfield.
I tell you what, man.
Come on.
I tell you what, Thomas and Jeff. Uh, I don't know, man. I think I'll let this be Zach Wilson team. I mean, he knows the
No doubt.
offense. You bring
No doubt.
somebody in, they're gonna have to learn the system. They're gonna have to get to know the receivers. I mean, I think what you gotta do is you gotta do what is best for Zach Wilson, put him in position to succeed. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And
Absolutely.
and lean on that running game and lean on that defense, man. Yeah, I might will bring a backup in. And if I did, you know who I'm looking at? I'm looking at my boy, man. You know who I'm talking about?
Oh my goodness.
Former Carolina Panther. Cam Newton.
Actually, you know what? That would not be a bad fit.
Oh yeah, he's still
That
fresh.
would not be a bad fit, believe it or not.
Yeah,
but I still will. The only thing I would say, Jameis Winston will be good, but Jameis Winston throws too many interceptions.
You think?
Yeah, just a little, just a touch.
Fellas, what do you think about Cooper Rush? You think Cooper Rush would be somebody that could come in
Cooper
and
Rush can handle that. Oh yeah, Cooper Rush can handle that.
Ooh, that's nice, Jones.
He can handle that.
Hey, and Jerry got his backup for the future, and Lance.
Trey
He
Lance,
might
exactly.
pull the trigger on that.
You know,
or
this could be an opportunity for Cooper.
Or they can go to Cleveland and try to throw some money their way and try to steal DTR.
They ain't letting that boy go.
Or Thomas, we could do your Steelers a favorite. Maybe they can get Mason Rudolph.
Yeah, they can have Mason. We'll give them Mason Rudolph, dude. You ain't even got to pay no money for that cat. Just take him, dude.
Man, put some respect on Mason Rudolph's name, huh?
That is respect. Put him back underneath the rock he came out from underneath.
Hey, but real talk though, I did hear some people, they threw out quote unquote Tom Brady,
Let it go, man. Tom ain't doing nothing. Tom is staying in the studio with a mic in his mouth. Yeah, that is what it is.
Hey, it's kind of funny. him and Emmitt Smith did that, and Dan Marino did them videos about coming out of retirement.
Yeah, and you see what happened at the end of the video. Nah, man, I'm good on the couch.
Yeah, they don't want no parts of that. I'll tell you.
Nah, man, I'm good on the couch. We good.
Yeah, realistically though, fellas, I'm like Mike. I think they should leave well enough alone and let the young kid Zach Wilson go ahead and man this offense. They have a really good defense, so their defense is always
Oh
gonna give them
yeah,
a
that
shot. They got
defense
some
is
good pieces
nice.
on the offensive end too.
Yeah.
So I think the Jets now they got the Cowboys, and we're gonna be talking about our picks, but they got the Cowboys coming up, and I think that it's not looking too good.
It's not gonna be pretty, dude. It's not. I'm gonna tell you what. That wide receiver for me, that wide receiver of the Jets got the catch of the year already.
Or the out of bounds one.
No, that one-handed catch in the end zone with my man draped all over him.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the one when he was out, though. He was out of bounds.
Nah, this dude caught the ball one-handed, batted it in the air, and then turned around and caught it with the defender hanging on him.
I missed that one.
Oh, dude, that's the catch of the year, dude. I'm like, oh, you can't draw it up. You can't draw it up sweeter than that.
Hey, but you want to know this too, though, guys? With the Jets, had there been any other previous time throughout the years, they would have lost that game.
Yeah, they'd have folded.
Mm-hmm.
They'd have folded quick. And for the Bills, our irony is for the Bills to lose on a punt return in overtime. Come on, man.
Right.
On 9-11, you lose on a punt return.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we see what happens, and I don't know what you guys think on this, but do you think that the season is over for them guys? I know they had high expectations.
Nah. I think they're too loaded on offense to go to sleep. Even with Rodgers out, they're still loaded on offense.
Mm-hmm.
They got a nice two-headed monster at running back. They got good receivers and a solid defense. They still can make some noise.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, fellas. Well, we'll see what happens with Mr. Rodgers if he's able to bounce back from this injury, and we'll see what happens and see what happens with the Jets. Well, fellas, let's get into our NFL picks.
Ooh,
back at it again.
Let's do it.
Back at it again. Last week, the upset specialist called it.
Lucky.
And the pretend upset specialist called it too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Y'all lost your faith in my Green Bay Packers. Remember that?
Yeah. I picked the Bears to win that one. They didn't do it. Jordan Love showed out.
Feel the love. Can you feel the love? Y'all gonna say it with me. Can you feel the love?
I felt the love.
Yeah,
yes, sir, Mike Jones.
Hey, Love looked good. It wasn't pretty, but he got it done.
Exactly. Well, fellas, let's look at some picks, man. Let's make our picks for week 2. All right. The Vikings and Eagles are going at it at 7:15 today. Who you guys like in that game? Philly's at home.
Come on, man. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. I got to go with Mike Jones with this one. Fly, Eagles, fly. Fly, Eagles, fly. Your man ain't played no good defense. He gonna see a real good defense today.
Hey, I agree, man. Fly Eagles. They didn't look very good the first game that they played. Couple pieces were out, but look for them to rebound and look pretty decent tonight.
Oh yeah.
Well, fellas, I'm gonna have to go with Mike Jones's Eagles. I don't think the Vikings are gonna be able to contend with them guys tonight. I think they're gonna really play tonight.
Kirk Cousins is gonna get adopted.
Ain't never picking the Vikings no more, man. Never.
Nah. I told you he ain't that guy.
What about the Ravens and the Bengals? Bengals at home. Who you guys liking in that one?
Hey, you know what? After what I saw in Cincinnati last week, give me the Ravens.
Yeah, Thomas, I agree. What I saw, it looked very pathetic. Go Ravens.
Hey, man, when you get Joe Burrows to throw for 82 yards in 4 quarters, 82 yards, dude, he didn't even break triple digits.
Man, they
And
was
if you think, and if you think the Ravens ain't gonna come after him, come on, man.
All right, fellas. How about the Seahawks and the Lions? The Seahawks and the Lions. Game is in Detroit.
Detroit just had a huge momentum boost beating Kansas City. The problem is, are you going to have the week 2 letdown after beating the Super Bowl champs? That's the question. But I think with the infusion of confidence, I think the Lions will win this in a squeaker.
Yeah, I look at it this way, man. Seahawks, they got to bounce back. They had a bad loss.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Detroit
Absolutely.
had a nice win. So, you know,
Absolutely.
it's one feeling a little bit too confident, and the other one is not feeling confident enough. But I look for the momentum to continue to swing towards Detroit way. Detroit.
Well, fellas, we all in agreement. I got the Lions winning this one also. I think them guys are kind of feeling themselves. And I told you they will win this division, our division.
Yeah,
I
you
think they're
called
going to
it
win
off
the
the rip.
NFC North.
You called it off the rip.
Yes, sir. A lot of people disagree with me on that, but I feel like Detroit's going to win that division.
Nah, they tough.
All right, fellas, how about the Colts and the Texans?
The battle of futility. But give me the Texans in that one. I think the Texans looked a little more solid than the Colts did. Give me the Texans in that
one. Wow. See, I'm a little opposite of you there, Mr. Boykins. I think the Colts looked a little bit better against the Jaguars. So I'm going to ride with the Colts on this one.
Well, I'm riding with the Colts. I don't think the Texans will beat the Colts. I think the Colts will win this game.
Upset specialist don't mind sitting by itself. It's all good.
It get lonely at the top, don't it, Tom?
There you go. Sometimes you got to go outside the box, man.
All right, fellas, how about the Bears and the Buccaneers? The Bears and the Buccaneers.
That ought to be an interesting game. Where is that at?
That game is in Tampa.
Ooh. I ain't giving up on my Buckeye. Give me Justin Fields and the Bears, dude. I ain't giving up on my Buckeye.
Man, that's an upset specialist, right?
Yes, sir.
I tell you what, man, Tampa Bay, man, Baker Mayfield, man, he's now being able to understand and recognize defenses. So he said today he knew exactly what the secondary was doing, that the Vikings secondary was doing, quote unquote. So I look for Tampa, man, to be a surprise team, man. If Baker is figuring it out.
Okay. I like it.
Well, upset specialist, you're not alone on this one. I think the Bears bounce back from that loss to my Green Bay Packers.
And it's not like they played bad against the Packers either.
I think they win this game. I think the Bears bounce back. All right, fellas. How about the Chiefs and the Jaguars?
Ooh, you know what?
Yes, sir.
You know what? The upset specialist comes again. The upset specialist comes again. Look for the youngsters to pull an upset. You heard it first here. Look for the youngsters to pull an upset on the Chiefs.
I'm with you, man. I guess we both gonna be upset specialists on this. I think KC, man, without their former offensive coordinator, man, they're gonna struggle this year.
Especially if they play this game without Kelsey, they're gonna struggle mightily.
Oh, yeah. What Kelsey say? You're watching football wrong.
That part.
Well, fellas, I stand alone. I'm rolling with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs in this game.
Okay.
I stand alone.
Okay.
All right, fellas. My Green Bay Packers
Mm-mm.
versus the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta's at home. Who you guys liking in this one?
Man, if y'all don't win this game, something ain't right. Give me the Packers in that one, man. Y'all lay down to Atlanta y'all want to.
Hey, I'm gonna be upset specialist on this pick.
Uh-oh.
It's something I like about them Falcons, man, this year, man. And I know Green Bay did it last week. I'm very impressed with Green Bay and love. I felt the love, but I'm riding with the Falcons.
You going with the Dirty Birds. Oh.
Well, we about to watch them dirty birds and some cheese.
Don't be biased.
I'm rolling with my Packers, man. Say it with me. Can you feel the love? All right, fellas. The Raiders and the Bills. The Raiders and the Bills.
I tell you what. Look for the Bills to play angry this game. They're going to be trying to destroy some folks to recover from last week. Give me the Bills.
Absolutely, Thomas. The Bills will bounce back. Your quarterback, man, for Buffalo, man, he's like another Brett Favre, man. He gonna throw you about 100 picks, but he can rebound and throw you about 150 touchdowns. So look for the Bills for this one.
Yeah, you're right about that. Allen can do that. But I think they bounce back. The Raiders to me just ain't a good team.
No, they're in a quandary right now.
Yeah, they ain't clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah.
And I just think that they're not going to beat the Bills, and I think the Bills bounce back. And the Bills are at home, so.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get killed, man. Yeah, they're gonna get killed.
All right, fellas, the Chargers and the Titans. Who you guys liking in that game?
The youngsters strike again. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, hey Thomas, I agree with you. Until the Tennessee Titans get a quarterback, last week, man, Tannehill couldn't hit wide open receivers. 15, 20 yards. He couldn't do it then. He's definitely not going to do it against the Chargers.
Nah.
Yep, we all in agreement. So I'm rolling with them Chargers in this game.
Absolutely.
All right, fellas, this is a good one. Well, for one team, the 49ers versus the Rams. The Rams are at home. What you guys liking in that one?
49ers. They impressed the crap out of me last week, and they slaughtered us last week. They didn't give defensively, they give us no room to breathe. And the running game, McCaffrey was all over the grid. Give me 49ers in that one.
Yeah, I agree with you, Thomas, man. What them youngsters say, Pittsburgh got murked. San Francisco,
man,
murked.
That's an understatement, bro.
Hey, I didn't realize they was gonna bounce back this year and still be good. Hey, they looking good.
Them boys is a force. I'm telling you.
Yeah, McCaffrey was a good pickup for them guys, man.
Oh, yeah.
Man, that run, I don't know if you've seen that. I believe it was like a 64-yard, 65-yard run. That touchdown was beautiful, man.
I watched it on Sunday. Stop reminding me.
Hey, it was beautiful. Beautiful.
I'm not feeling the love right now.
Well, I'm rolling with the Niners. All right, fellas, we all in agreement with that one. The Giants and the Cardinals. That game is in Arizona. Who you guys liking in that game?
Look for Saquon Barkley to get back at this game. Give me the Giants.
Yeah, I look at it this way. You can look at this game two ways. We're gonna find out if the Cowboys are really who they showed themselves to be Sunday night, Monday night, whenever they played, or we're gonna sit and see if the Giants is better than what they put out there on the field the other night. But playing in Arizona, my boy Josh Dobbs gets his second start. I look for Arizona to beat the Giants.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
He ain't giving up on his balls.
Yo.
Mike Jones out here trying to be the upset specialist.
Ain't he though?
But I ain't getting in that ship with him. I think the Giants bounce back. They got embarrassed by the Cowboys, and I think they're going to take it out on the Cardinals. I like the Giants in this one.
Yeah.
All right, fellas. The Jets and the Cowboys.
Woo!
Jets and the Cowboys. Cowboys are at home.
Hate to say it, but the Jets are being led to the slaughter. If he thought he was running for his life last week, he ain't seen nothing yet. Give me the Cowboys.
Oh, wow. This should be the game of the week. I tell you what, man, I'm not going to give up on the Jets. I think it'd be a tighter game than what the Cowboys did when they played against the Giants. But I do look for the Cowboys to pull it out. It's going to be a tight game, but the Cowboys pull it out.
I don't know. Your boy Dak might find number 3 again too, and might get 3 more interceptions.
Mike Jones, you scared me for a minute. I thought you was finna roll with them Jets, man.
Ooh.
I got the Cowboys winning this one. I got the Cowboys, and I'm gonna tell you like this. I know the Jets got a good defense, but I think they're gonna get whooped in this game. I think they're gonna get whooped.
Yeah.
All right. The Commanders and the Broncos. Broncos are at home. Who you guys liking? Commanders and Broncos.
They start off 0-1 already. They're going to be 0-2 after this week. Give me the Commanders.
Yes, sir. I like that pick, Thomas. I'm riding with the Commanders, too. I think they are a much improved team. The
Absolutely.
Broncos,
Still got work to do.
Yep, got work to do.
Well, we all feeling the Commanders because I was not impressed with what I saw with the Broncos, and I thought that they would be a little bit better because they look pretty good in the preseason.
Preseason.
All right, fellas. The Dolphins and the Patriots. Who you guys liking in that? Patriots at home.
Don't matter. Speed kills. You can't teach it. You can't preach it. If you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. Give me the Dolphins.
Yeah, give me the Dolphins, man. They putting up some big numbers, man.
I got the Dolphins in that too, man. I'm telling you, if he can stay healthy, man, watch out.
The NFL's getting ready to be the Miami track meet.
Yes, sir.
Because them boys is fast all over the grid.
Yes. Jimmy John fast.
Freaky fast.
Man, that.
All right, fellas, the Saints and the Patriots. Patriots at home. Saints and Patriots. Who you liking?
Patriots? Give me the Patriots with that one.
I'm sorry, the Panthers. I said the Patriots. Panthers. The Panthers. My bad, fellas.
The Panthers and who now?
Correction. The Saints and the Panthers. Panthers are at home.
Watch this. Bryce Young gets a win this week. You heard it first. Right here.
Would that be an upset or
that would be an upset, bro?
Okay.
Because Carolina's not expected really to do anything.
Right. So having said that, man, I'm gonna ride with the Saints, man.
Well, Must be a Jones thing, because I think the Saints gonna beat Carolina.
Okay.
All right, fellas, our last game. The Browns versus Mr. Boykin Steelers.
Steel curtain.
Your Steelers are at home. Who you guys like?
And we got a 20-year-old, we got a big streak on Monday night. And our defense didn't look bad. Our offense looks a little suspect. But we're going to beat the Browns. We're going to beat the Browns all day. Give me Pittsburgh. It's a rivalry game at that.
Okay. How about this? George Bush said, "Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you." I'm not picking the Steelers again. Not time soon. I'm going with the Browns on this one.
It's a Jones thing, man. I'm feeling like Cleveland is going to be a little bit too much for your Steelers, even though they're at home.
Okay.
I got the Browns.
We'll see what happens on Tuesday morning when you wake up.
Well, we shall see. We shall see.
We shall see.
And we're going to see who's the leader of the pack after week 2. We're going to see. All right, we've talked about it, fellas. Until the next time, it's been 234 Sports Talk. You can catch us right here on YouTube. You can catch us on X. You can catch us on TikTok. You can catch us on Instagram. We want to hear from you. Like, subscribe, talk to us, comment. We answer every comment, whether you like what we said or whether you didn't like what we said, whether you agree with it or not. We want to talk to you. Till the next time, it's been 234 Sports Talk. We out. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.